Excuse me. Welcome back to another Predestined Kingdom Ministry or Ministries International videos. I'm Kennethia J or Kennethia Johnson. Welcome back. The first thing I got is someone here. You just got back with your girlfriend and you still not providing the way that she's asking you to provide. And because you never showed up in the first place, it left her in a big financial debt. You didn't help. You sent something credit. That's more debt to pay. Then you don't want to pay or send nothing. And you keep saying, wait, we not doing that again. The last time we waited, it was the end of the year. You didn't send no money. You didn't do nothing. You ghosted. You did a whole interview talking about you was lonely and this, all while you was in a relationship. I'm tired. You're older than me. We shouldn't have to go through this. It shouldn't be nothing for you to send a little this or a little that until you come. We are cut off. That's the 911. So you need to do what Jesus is telling you to and give the material possession. I can't stay here and wait until the wedding night I might not be here. I might be dead because I don't have no provision. Do you understand? It's a 911. It's not just a game, but this is something serious that is happening and you're doing nothing about it again, which is why we broke up in the first place. So don't do the same thing again. That's self-sabotage. You keep doing, you coming back. That's insanity. Then you expecting us to have different results. You gotta just financially give, and that's easier done than said for you. It's like he's just being stubborn. It's like a stubborn spirit on you, or a playful spirit to where you think it's a game, and I just feel like you just don't take me serious enough or something. So that's why I keep breaking up with you. Like, your actions don't speak louder than your words do. You still ain't do what you said from the first time we met. You need anything? I got you. Well, you got to be consistent in your own actions. Because if you stop getting us, what's going to happen to me? You have to do what you said. And stop trying to make somebody wait. And I need provision now. I can't wait for provision like that. We got stuff to do. We got people to pay off. All jokes aside. So you need to provide as the boyfriend courtship that you're in. And not just, Jesus, he said, even your family telling you to give, man. I just saw mom, grandma, somebody talking to you, and they're telling you you have to give. And I think it feels like the longer you're disobedient to God, the more uncomfortable he makes you feel in that situation. And so remember how it was easier and it felt like a lighter load to be together before things got so rough because you didn't do what you said initially and give any money. And so you're giving, you're not just, it's like you're giving to a not really a homeless person, but it's like you're giving to charity, like a real family who needs it. So it's not like you're just, it's not one of those gold digging situations or nothing like that, but God set you up with a wife who really needed it, he set you up with a personal little something you asked him for. You gotta give financially. We over here struggling because you still not giving. The pastor gave a whole sermon on Sunday. In that message was a parable from Jesus Christ himself. In that parable, the pastor gave the woman $20 for breakfast. That same Sunday, I had to wait till early evening time to eat because I didn't have money for breakfast. You think my boyfriend would have said something because he was in church listening with me via phone or however he was connecting through the internet? No. You ain't said nothing. God himself is telling you something. And that's why I can't be with somebody who don't listen to God. Because I'm going to be stuck like this. Asking you over and over again, wasting breath and frustration for no reason. One day that's why we arguing so much. You're not giving what I'm asking you to give as a partner. That messes up everything. If I meet you and you say, I want you to do this as a partner, I prefer this. That person don't do it, you don't want them. It's simple as that. Because you can't be satisfied from that person. You're always going to need that one thing you're telling them. Because they're not doing it for whatever reason. And so the Lord is saying again, she's telling you what she needs. All you have to do is provide it. It's not a trick. It's not a game. It's either you simply do it or we have to break up again. I'm not in a position of financially, I don't even know how we eating every day. I'm not in no position to wait financially till November or December or even late October for you to financially provide for us, and we're together now. After this, I normally just leave the relationship. I don't beg nobody for nothing. Either you could help or you can't. All these constant videos, I feel like I be begging you. And it's quite embarrassing because that's how other people see it too. It's not me having patience, but I have to publicly display us because you don't want to be a man in that moment and help provide. Just be the provider in that moment. Like, you understand, but then you'll say, I love you. And I just feel like if you love somebody, you're going to be there for them in every way. That way for you is one of the smallest ways you could be there for me. But you know that we need it. Provide where you can. Help where you can. Do what you said. If you never did what you said, do what you said. That's what God is saying. You never did from the beginning what you said you was going to do. Which was, if I need anything, don't worry, you would provide. Is that not what you said? That's why we were... You understand? That's one of the big reasons I knew I wouldn't have to struggle, because this man could see, right? And so because he could see, he'll help. Even if he don't, then I could ask, and then he'll help. He'll see I'm not using him. He'll see we do. None of it. You didn't come through. When you did, it was spiritual. It's not physical. It's not the same. You never physically showed up for somebody. But then you're saying, but I'm here. Have we met? Have we had a phone conversation? Did you make promises that you didn't keep? Did you ain't come physically introduce yourself? Did the person want to hold you? Do the person want to just hug you? You have to do what you say as a man or as a woman. You can't do that to people and then tie them down and say, but you got to marry me. No, because you're not the person that you initially started out to be. And it's not that you changed for the better. You just made empty promises and didn't do what you said. You did other stuff, but you didn't do what you said. which was you would physically be there, and if we needed something financially, we could depend on you a little bit. And you didn't say a little bit, you just said, I'm here. But you're not. You're nowhere to be found financially. I'm asking everybody around me for stuff. Make sure you're not making empty promises and do what you said. I saw this black love with Kevin and his wife or ex-wife or whatever, and that was one of his problems in his relationship. Isn't that one of your friends? Anyway, I was watching that Black Love show, and then I saw with Kevin and his wife, and that was one of his problems. Like, they was just replaying all the stuff we was going through with different marriage couples on the Black Love thing. And that was one of his problems. Like, if I ask you for this for Christmas and you don't give it to me, you messed up the whole Christmas. Make sure you're there for the person the way that you said you would be, and make sure you're there for them in the way that they need you to be. It could be intimacy. It could be just verbal communication. It could be financially. However, if you're going to do for better or for worse, now is a good time to show God in a courtship leading up to marriage. You're already doing telepathy sex anyway, so you might as well. I gotta go. I pray y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.